Hey everyone, it's NastyNate here with a StarCraft 2 commentary. Today I'm going to be bringing you a game between myself, NastyNate of course, and E.G. Grubby, who as you may know or may not know is a pretty good StarCraft 2 player. He's actually quite famous. In fact, I did a little bit of research on him, and he's one of the only players I've ever seen that actually has his own Wikipedia page. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. He's actually on Wikipedia, not Liquipedia. On that, he's on actually on Lick blah blah blah. He's on Wikipedia, like the main site, and his name's on there and all this information about him. He used to be a professional Warcraft 3 player, and now he plays StarCraft 2. As to whether or not this is the real Grubby, I cannot say for certainty, but I believe that it is. I did do a little bit of looking into on his profile. It's a new profile on the NA servers, and he's risen from pretty much nowhere in about 100 games played to like high masters. He's ranked 3 masters right now, so I assume this is actually Grubby. As far as the EG tag, I don't know. I actually looked him up and realized he used to be on EG, but I don't know if he is anymore or not. I guess maybe he moved back to EG after he lost his sponsorship recently in on Europe from some European team that he was on. I forget which one, but he's playing on the NA servers now apparently. So I was really excited that I got to play a game against him on the ladder, and I probably won't get that opportunity again, since I'm sure he's gonna be rising pretty quickly to the Grandmaster level, which I'm not quite at. I'm more of a low to mid Masters player, so. But it was really cool to actually run into this guy on the ladder. I was not expecting to see him. I watched this stream whenever there's no Zerg streamer that I prefer to watch online. So he's pretty good. His micro management is impeccable, of course. And yeah, this should be a pretty cool game to watch, just because it's me playing Grubby. Anyways, it looks like he's going to be going for a Nexus first. Yeah, Nexus first expansion. And in response, I believe I will try to take my third pretty quickly, because that's a pretty huge macro advantage for a toss to go Nexus first. It's pretty dangerous, but I didn't really capitalize on that because I had to take this expansion not taking any gas, so I'm not going to be trying to do any poking in there just yet. And here we go, here's my third. I should really have an Overlord or one of these Zerglings over here to make sure. I know that his probe got sent away, but he could always send another probe in to like cannon this out before it finishes and deny my third. So once I clean up this probe, I should probably send a thing around here, make sure there's no other probes around, no pylons going down, no cannons, of course, all that good stuff. And I don't really know what strategy I was planning to work with this game, but I believe I go into Zerglings. We'll see what happens. Meanwhile, Grubby is just chrono boosting out workers, trying to get as much macro in as possible. And I'm scouting at my third, making sure there's no probe here. However, I did miss this probe. I went up here, looked around here, and figured, okay, I'm safe, right? There's no probe. However, I did neglect to check this little spot over here. Meanwhile, Grubby is smartly going to be placing down a pylon there, so I will completely miss that. And I'm going to be poking around in his natural now, seeing that, wow, he already has quite a few workers here. So maybe I can do a little bit of harassment here. Not really. Looks like I'm going to have to pull out of there. I mean, I could continue to harass a little bit, but he does have a Zealot on the way, so there's really not a whole lot I could do here. I could probably kill this pylon if I had more Zerglings, kill a few workers as well, or at least deny mining in these like 2 or 3 mineral patches right here, which are out of range of this cannon. But he now has a Zealot on the field, so these Zerglings should be pushed out pretty quickly. I'm going to be droning up here, a few drones in production. But however, he's building cannons here for some reason. I'm not really sure why he decided to build cannons here, since my creep spread's already all the way up here. But I guess he wants to protect this pylon to to allow warp-ins later or something like that. But as you can see, I cannot actually see this. Even though this creep spread is all the way over here, you actually cannot see your creep unless there's a creep tumor nearby. So I'll look at my camera real quick here. Oops, there we go. I can't see anything over here, so there's no way I can know about the pylon unless I scout it. And now he's cannon, so I'm soon I do scout it now. It's getting to the point where it's too late. He's gonna have warp gates out soon. It looks like it's a 5 gate plus 1. Yeah, 5 gate plus 1 attack. Oh, did he stop production of workers? Yeah, I don't know. He's still making workers. He's gonna poke in here to do some aggression, but I have no idea this is coming. So you could just warp in here, get a couple warp ins, move right in here. I'd have no idea. I just have these lings out here. I've neglected to send it. I really should have an overlord here to watch these rocks. Is what I should be doing, and then I should realize this is here and deny that pylon. Looks like he is actually warping in now. He has 5 stalkers already. And I actually could take that with these. I don't know. I thought there was more, I guess. Thought he had a larger army. I didn't move my forces in here. I thought he'd force field this ramp, but he didn't even have a sentry, so I don't know what on earth I'm doing. I should really kill those stalkers. But oh, I don't have Zergling speed. That's what it is. So he could just kite me back into these cannons here. I don't really know those cannons are there though. I don't think yet. But oh, actually I do know. So I do know now, and I realize that without Zergling speed, it's kind of pointless to try to engage these stalkers because they'll pull back into these cannons until they get another warp in. So I'm going to lose that hatchery, unfortunately. Just sacrificing it now. And I'm going to wait for my Zergling speed to finish. I do have +1 on the way. They're almost done, so I'll have 2 upgrades, melee attack and armor, which is pretty good to have this early in the game. However, Grubby does have +1 attack, so it does mitigate a little bit. My upgrades are still better, but my unit composition is not really. Mass Zerglings, pretty good against 4 gates, 3 gates, anything on 1 base. But against 2 base gateway play, I would say no, because they're going to have zealots primarily and some sentries for force fields. So I'm going to do a run by here with my Zerglings. Actually, some really bad mismatch. I really should have just stayed in here, cleaned this up, killed these cannons or something, and then moved up into here. But, however, I do get a lot of probe kills. Actually, let's see, in the workers lost tab. That's not it. Hold on. Okay, army units killed. Here we go. He has lost quite a few more workers than I have, 22 to 7. But this army here, I don't know how to deal with this. I sent my Zerglings in here. He's cleaned them up now, and there's just nothing more that I can really do. I have some. I don't know what this was supposed to be. I guess I'm protecting my queen, trying to. But I really need to surround these stalkers with some lings. I just can't seem to get enough lings out. I never made a proxy hatch here. I let this hatch die. So I only have 2 hatcheries. One's not even being. One's not even being injected right now. So he's not going to be able to produce enough lings, despite having the money to probably clean this up if I had the larva. So it doesn't look very good for me. I should have probably thrown out a roach worm when I saw this attack coming, so that my larva would be more efficient, just making Zerglings. But I did not, so it looks like Grubby is, well, almost cleaning him up, but not quite. He's going to have another warp in here. Yeah, some more zealots coming to help clean this up. At this point, it's 36 workers to 18 drones, so this game's pretty much over, guys. But I was really stoked I got to play Grubby. I don't know if it's really him or not. I mean, I think it is just because of his ladder ranking. There are a few suspicious things though, like for example, I don't know, his APM is 100, which for like high grandmasters level player, that seems kind of low to me. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Look this guy up, EG Grubby, on the North American servers. See if he's the real deal or not. I believe he is. He said he was, and the way he talked to me sounded like he was. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.